Good evening. Gun crime has risen for the first time in 3 years here in the West Midlands. Across the whole region, there were 663 firearm offences last year. In Warwickshire and West Mercia, there was a fall. In the Staffordshire Force area, there were 41 incidents, an increase from 27 the previous year. But the biggest increase was in the West Midlands Force area, which had 540 offences involving guns. Ben Godfrey reports.
The voice of Birmingham and the Black Country.
BBC WM
95.6.
A Birmingham man's due in court after reports of a gun being fired in Bartley Green at the weekend.
35-year-old Sylvester Caroma died in hospital after being shot outside the Rainbow nightclub in Digbeth.
A snapshot of gun crime over the past 2 years. So is there more gun violence on our streets? In 2012-2013, there were 499 recorded firearms offences here in the West Midlands. Last year, though, that figure was 540. That's an increase of 8%. Now, considering the population size, the rate of gun crime is actually on a par with London. But a sense of perspective is needed because 5 years ago, there were 912 offences. So gun crime has almost halved across this region.
Well, I'm very concerned that those figures have risen. The number of people who have been killed with guns, I'm glad to say, has gone down from 9 10 years ago to 2 last year. So that's put it in the context.
So the police suggest the increase may be down to more accurate recording of incidents where a gun is involved in a crime but not necessarily discharged. Campaigners say it's about money.
I'm still living a life sentence. I think of my son every day.
15 years ago, Glenn Reed's son Corrie was shot dead in Handsworth.
Just talking about him brings tears to my eyes because I know what it's like and I still support a lot of families.
She started a charity called Families for Peace, mentoring young men at risk of gang association. But she says the Home Office has withdrawn its funding of around £30,000 a year.
Funding the frontline organisation and let them do what they were doing when gun crime went down, because now they've stopped funding the organisation, gun crime has gone up. Doesn't that say something to you?
Tonight, what the Association of Chief Police Officers is saying is this: they're working hard to remove the threat of firearms from our towns and cities. Ben Godfrey, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
Well, Dr Derek Campbell is a former government advisor on knife and gun crime and joins us now from Wolverhampton. Good evening, Dr Campbell. What do you believe lies behind this increase?
I mean, there's different ways of recording gun crime, and we see West Midlands have got more efficient in doing that. So that could be one of the reasons why we see some of the figures, but also the concerns that gun crime is still there and is still active on our streets.
Do you believe that gun crime prevention is a priority for West Midlands Police?
Well, the reality of it is that there is a will, but the facts remain that unless somebody is killed, then the level of prioritisation that we should be seeing when it comes to gun crime clearly.
Apologies, we seem to have lost the line to Dr Derek Campbell. Just to let you know that I'll be speaking to the Assistant Chief Constable Marcus Beale from West Midlands Police about this at 10:25 tonight. A 29-year-old